And come back to your intention that Rebecca just talked about, how you would like to feel throughout this retreat. And take one final deep inhalation through the nose and a big deep sigh from the mouth. Perfect. And then you can start rotating the neck, doing some nice neck circles, keeping the eyes closed if you like. Circling the neck one way and then the other way. You can still keep your eyes closed and place your hands on your shoulders. Inhale to bring the elbows up, and exhale, send the elbows down, shoulder blades come together. Inhale up, nice deep inhale, and exhale to come down the back. Now let's try the other way. On the inhale, send the shoulder blades round, send the elbows up, and on the exhale, send them down. One more here, and exhale. Nice. Bring the hands to the chest. Inhale, open up the arms, look to the sky, and exhale, send the hands behind the back. Inhale to look up, open up the chest, and exhale, bend forwards, pressing down with the sit bones, lowering the head. Breathe here. And then inhale, slowly come up. Nice. And then shake the hands out in front of you. If you haven't already, you can slowly open up your eyes. Bring the hands to the chest once more, and inhale, hands come up to the sky. Exhale, twist over to the left, hands come down, right hand on left knee. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, twist a little more to the left. Nice. Inhale one more time to center, arms come up. And exhale, twist over to the right, hands come down. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, come back to center, and then from here, come on onto our hands and knees. If you need something to put underneath your knees, you can get a little towel or something maybe. And you can lower down the tops of the feet, or you can tuck the toes, whichever feels good for you. So inhale, arch the spine and open up the chest. Exhale, look towards the belly. Inhale, open up the chest. We're doing some nice cat-cow poses here. And exhale, look to the belly. So repeat this here in your own time. And if you haven't muted yourself, if you do so, that would be lovely. Thank you so much. Just 2 more breaths here. Really opening up the chest on the inhale and pulling the navel up to the sky on the exhale. Next, tuck the toes and walk the hands out in front of you for a puppy pose, sending the chest down towards the mat. Doesn't matter if the chest doesn't touch, you can press your forehead onto the mat. Breathe here. And then on the inhale, walk the hands over to the right. Press down with both palms, nice and strong on the floor. Feeling the stretch in the left side of the body. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, come on over to the left. Pressing down with both palms on the mat. Feeling the stretch in the right side of the body. And then on the next inhale, come back to the center and slowly roll up. Rolling each vertebrae nice and slowly with intention. Tuck the toes if they aren't already. And then place the hands on the mat down in front of the knees to slowly roll up into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Maybe move a little from side to side. If you want, you can bend your knees. And then slowly come on to roll up to a standing position with the head coming last. Roll the shoulders down the back. And then slowly walk up to the front of the mat or your space that you have for the yoga today. And open the feet hip width apart. Press down with all four corners of the feet nice and strong. A slight bend in the hips. And inhale, lift the arms up. You can look up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees and come forwards into another forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. You don't need to stress about straightening the legs. Inhale to come up halfway. And then exhale, forward fold, hands down towards the mat. And send that right leg back. Lower down the right knee to the ground. Nice. And then from here, exhale, slowly send the hips back into our runner's lunge. You can walk the hands back a little bit to the middle of the mat. Push down with the foot. The front leg doesn't need to be straight. You can keep it bent. Breathe here. And then inhale, walk the hands back and open up the chest. Nice. Press down with the front foot and press down with the toes in the back. Slowly coming up into our lunge, opening up with the arms. Pressing down with both feet nice and strong. And maybe you feel like you can peel back your right hip just a little more. You can stay here or take the opposite elbows with the opposite hands and feel as if you're peeling your upper body up from the hips. Shoulders relaxed. 2 more breaths here. Lovely. Release the hands back up and exhale. Left hand comes down to the back of the right thigh, twisting open to the left. Inhale, send the hand back up. And exhale, hands come down to the mat. And bring that back foot, bring the knee up off the mat, and slowly bring that back foot to meet the front at the top of the mat. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And then send that left leg back. Lower down the knee. And send the hips back into our runner's lunge. Pressing down with the feet, nice and strong. And inhale, roll back forwards on that foot. Right knee is bent. Press down with the foot, slowly lift up to our lunge. Hands are nice and strong, shoulder width apart. Hips are square. Maybe take the opposite elbows again. Maybe this time a different elbow with a different hand. Maybe the little funky side. Breathe, nice and strong. And when you're ready, release the elbows, lift the hands back up. And exhale, send that right hand down, twisting to the right. Right hand on the back of the left thigh. Nice. Inhale, both hands come back up. And exhale, lower down the hands to the mat. Bring the right foot back so the knees meet at the middle of the mat. And tuck the toes. Then send the hips back and come up into a little downward facing dog so knees can be bent. Press down with the hands and make sure the shoulders rotate outwards. Taking care of the spine here. No need to struggle to straighten the legs. Nice, lovely. One more deep breath here. And slowly lower down the knees. And from here, roll forwards and lower down the belly onto the mat. Send the hands out just to the side of your body. Tend the fingertips. And inhale, lift open the chest. And exhale, send the forehead down. And then roll over onto our backs. Nice. Bring the knees into the chest. And hug the knees into the body. Maybe move a little from side to side and close your eyes. Just slowly massaging the back, moving from side to side. Breathing nice and deep. And then sending out the left leg, keeping the right knee into the chest. And maybe do some circles with that right ankle. Taking some nice deep breaths. And bring that right knee, lower it down to the left side of the body. Open up the right hand and the head lies down towards the right. Closing the eyes. Starting to slow down the breathing. On each exhale, release a little more tension from the legs. And inhale, come back to the center. Hug in both knees. And then send out the right leg, hugging the left knee to the chest. Exhale, send that left knee over to the right. And head rolls over to the left side. Inhale to come back to the center. And lift the head so the head touches the knees. And exhale, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. And you can place your hands somewhere on the belly. And just check in with your body. See how you feel now. How do you feel in comparison to how you felt when we started yoga? And come back and revisit your intention. Slowly lower the knees from side to side. And come onto the right side. Roll onto your right. And keeping the eyes closed, slowly push up with the hand and come into your seated position. You can cross the legs or send the legs out in front of you. Place the hands on the knees. And then bring one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly. Take a nice deep inhale in and an exhale out. Bring the hands to the chest. Inhale and exhale to bend forwards. Head comes down towards the mat. And inhale to lift up. Thank you very much for joining me today for this very short yoga session. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the retreat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alex. Everyone, take a moment to catch your breath. Feel free to pop in the chat how you're feeling after that lovely practice led by Alex. And we'll now be joined by Shelby, who's going to take us through a manifestation exercise and a beautiful sound bath when you're all ready. Over to you, Shelby.